choose Instagram or YouTube, and tell us why.
Instagram, because you can use different types of creatives, text, photos, videos.
That was me about less than a year ago. Ask me that question today, and my opinion has completely changed. That's why it's so important for me to actually tell you what I really think now that I've actually been on YouTube and understood how it works for businesses, okay? Before, of course, if you would have asked me, yeah, I would put things on YouTube for my clients. We would just post it in order to say that they were on YouTube, but we weren't really using them like I know how to use it now. And that's why I'm making so much noise, and that's why I'm really pushing business owners to get on YouTube, because I know the potential that it has for their businesses. So let me walk you through why now my answer is YouTube instead of Instagram. Here it goes. Okay, if you don't already know me, my name is Laura Gomez. I'm the owner of a digital marketing agency, TDC Digital Agency. My job is to educate and help brands to use their content to build their businesses. So let's dive straight in onto why YouTube is better than Instagram. Here it goes. Number one is that YouTube is long form of content. So what do I mean by this? Right now, this video that you're watching and my videos on my channel, they range anywhere from 8 to maybe a long tutorial, about 20-25 minutes, okay? That's long form, just like a podcast. A podcast is either 20 to maybe an hour long, or if you're up there, you can even do 3-4 hours, okay? But usually it's up to an hour. That's a long form of content. So for you as a business, as an expert in a subject, to come and sit down for 20 minutes on average means that you have to be providing value, right? If you can provide value for 20 minutes, of course, you can transform that and put that into short little things in different formats for Instagram. So let me make this clear. I'm not saying that leave Instagram and only use YouTube, and I'll tell you all about my strategy at the end of the video. I'm telling you to concentrate your efforts on YouTube using and because of these 5 reasons, and then use Instagram to be like that push for your business, okay? So, like I mentioned, I'll explain my whole strategy later on, but listen to this. So, from this long form of content, not only can I cut up snippets of this current video and put it on Instagram, that means that I'm not creating double or spending more time on the other platform. I'm just reformatting what I've already done. I can literally take this YouTube video, get the audio, and put it on my podcast. And then I'm already on a podcast, right? I can literally get pieces of this information, even take my 5 reasons, put them on a piece of text or a carousel, which performs amazing on Instagram, and I'm done. I don't have to actually sit there and think of the reasons or create content from scratch. I'm just repurposing from what I already did from my long content form. That's why YouTube is so amazing, because you go from big to small. You can't go from small to big. You would have to actually sit there, think about what you're gonna say, and then spend the time recording it, okay? So I want you to think of that. Big to small. YouTube to smaller platforms, all right? Now, let's go on to number 2. Number 2, and probably one of the biggest things that helps out businesses on YouTube is that YouTube is searchable. And if I ask you that, a lot of people can say, yeah, of course it's searchable. I mean, I search and I get the results, right? Okay, now think of this. People go on Google or on YouTube because they're searching for something in specific. If your business solves a problem, which it should, that's why businesses exist, right? You solve a problem to something, then you can literally show up solving the problem for your potential client. So let's say, I think this is really clear. Let's say I'm a mechanic and I help people restart their cars. The first thing, if my car ever stops, the first thing that I'm doing is help YouTube, like, what's going on? How do I restart my car, right? And if I'm lucky, right, a really good mechanic would show up explaining what's going on. He might even walk me through how to restart it. and hands down, he solved my problem. That means that I already see him as the expert, and if he's in my area, hands down, I'm going to him to help me with all my car problems, okay? Now look at it on the bigger perspective. That's exactly what your business can do to your potential customers. And this works for every business, whether you're location-based, okay? That's why realtors have such an amazing performance on YouTube. They literally teach and educate their potential customers on how to buy a house, okay? Even if you make stuff, if you're like a retail owner, you can literally say why and teach why your products are so good. If you're educational, okay, so if you have info products or courses, oh my God, the sky is the limit on what you can do, how you can show up and teach your audience so that they know that you're providing so much value in your educational stuff, okay? There is so much value in you being able to actually answer all the questions for your potential customers. That's exactly what YouTube is. And now if we think of it compared to Instagram, if people were to search, if I were to search how to restart my car on Instagram, obviously nothing would come up because Instagram is not a searchable platform. Instagram is like a visual thing where we can scroll down and see different things, okay? So if I magically randomly appear on a mechanic, cool. But what are the chances that when my car, okay, knock on wood, obviously hope this doesn't happen, but if my car ever needs to be restarted, right, that I would magically land up on a mechanic at that time when I need him, okay? So think about it, put this into perspective for your business and start thinking of how you can answer the questions for your potential customers. Now, let's go on to number 3. Number 3 is that it's traffic generating. So I know a lot of you have listened to me go like this, right? Talk about the funnel where you put people in and you actually transform from the people that view to the next step in your business, or what I call the YouTube business ladder, right? And then transform them until they become your actual customer. That is so easy on YouTube, okay? You can literally generate traffic because since it's a searchable platform, not only are you showing up on YouTube, but you're also showing up on Google because those two go together, okay? It's like Instagram and Facebook. They're both owned by the same company. So you're literally generating traffic by just creating this content for free. Yeah, that means for those of you that are used to spending on ads, it's like not spending on ads, but actually creating the content so people see you. It's what I always say when I talk to my clients. You either invest time, right, creating the content, or you invest money on ads. Both ways work just as well. And combining those two, not to mention, that's just like the boomerang business effect, all right? So think about it. That's exactly what you want to do for your business. You want to generate new traffic, generate new people to see who you are, to understand what you do. And then that way, the more you get, the more people you move down your business ladder into becoming your customers if done correctly. If you don't understand what I mean by this whole business ladder and you're like, okay, Laura, I understand I have to get on YouTube, but what does she mean by transforming my customers? Go ahead, scroll down, get the YouTube checklist for free for business owners, okay? It's completely free and it's going to explain what you have to do. Also, how you have to set up your YouTube channel, because it's not just as simple as going on and just uploading a video under your business name. There's more that goes into it, but don't worry, all of it is explained in that checklist. Now, let's go on to number 4. Number 4, and I think this is highly undervalued, is that you can have unlimited links, okay? On Instagram, you can only have one link, which is in your link in bio, right? And maybe if you have the 10K or more followers, you can have that swipe up only on Instagram stories. That's the only time you can have a link. On YouTube, in every video, you can put unlimited links, okay? You can put links in your channel, and all of that is in the checklist. It's going to explain how to set up your channel. You can literally have links everywhere. Why is this so important? Because obviously, When people know you, when people see you for the first time, if they like what you're explaining, if you solve their problem, they're gonna want to see more of you. They can either go to your website, they can either find you on different platforms, listen to your podcast, go here, go there, and they're going to do that by having options of links, okay? Even if you have different products, services, maybe affiliate links, you can have all that in your YouTube videos. You can have different places to send them to. You can send them either to your location, you can have your maps link, you can have your phone number, endless links. And that has so much potential. That alone should be the reason why you're on YouTube, but that doesn't convince you enough. Let's go on to number 5, because number 5 is a huge one. Number 5, I think this is the moment you've been waiting for. Yeah, I'm talking about monetization. So your content that you're creating that's educating your customers, that's literally generating new traffic for you, you're making money off of it. Like, what? All that time that you're spending on Instagram, trust me, because I was doing that same thing. All that time spending on Instagram, getting the content, designing it, doing this, doing that, that same time can be put into your long form content on YouTube, and you're getting paid for it, okay? So you're getting paid here, and then you repurpose it here. But you're already getting paid for the content here. It's already generating business for you. You're already sending your customers to buy your product or services if done correctly. It's a win-win situation, guys. There's nothing more to say, okay? This is a platform that can help every business out if done correctly, okay? So I know that's a lot of information, but it's information for you to put into action, okay? So scroll down, like I mentioned, get your free YouTube checklist. And with this checklist, you're gonna know exactly how to set up your business on YouTube so that you're actually using it correctly. Because like I mentioned, it's not how I was doing it before, where I would just post a video up here and yeah, of course I'm on YouTube. No, YouTube has a secret formula to it in order for your business to actually grow using YouTube, for that traffic that you're generating to actually become customers. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. What do I mean by YouTube and Instagram, my strategy, right? Because I obviously don't mean, hey, go on YouTube and say goodbye to Instagram forever. No, I call it the content trio. So it's actually made up of a YouTube, a podcast, and an Instagram. Why? Because you go from a long form of content, and obviously you still have to nurture those connections and those relationships with the people who are becoming your customers. And the best platform to do that on is Instagram, okay? So I'm not anti-Instagram. If you've seen my videos, you know that I give you all the information on Instagram. I'm your Instagram guru. But I know what my goal is on Instagram. My goal on Instagram isn't to generate traffic. I do that on YouTube. My goal on Instagram is to generate relationships, connections, and nurture the people who are on Instagram. So if you find me on YouTube and you go to my Instagram, you obviously, you know my style of teaching. You like what I'm telling you. You like what I'm educating you on, and you want more. That's exactly what happens on my Instagram. And that platform, that's like a back and forth platform where you comment, you interact, I'm messaging you, I'm giving you advice for your business, okay? And then from that relationship, we build trust. And trust turns those people into customers. So that's how it's a trio. It's all working together. Everybody learns and everybody grabs attention differently, okay? Some people are visual, some people prefer audio. Some people love learning as they drive, okay, or while they're on the go. And that's what podcasts are for. So I'm doing video, audio, and relationship, okay? And these three work together so well. That's basically a lot of what I teach if you follow me on Instagram. So if you want to know more of this content trio, if you want to use this content trio for your business, which is my 100% recommendation for any business out there, definitely go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Send me a little message on what your business is all about, and I'll give you all my advice to start implementing it. So there you have it. my YouTube versus Instagram perspective and how and why my response to that question has changed dramatically. All right, hope you loved it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.